Okay, how stupid. I can't seem to do the live because I don't have a good enough internet out here. So here we are. I am videotaping. To recap, I am unboxing my box of plants that just came, and I was going to show people how I do plugs. So far, we have gotten the Coleus Fancy Feathers, the shrimp plant, and this is going to be the golden shrimp plant, Latana Confetti, which is really pretty. It's like a multicolor. And then what everybody here was looking for is the string of pearls. And to recap, I'm going to be open Thursday, just about all day. So if you want to come and have first pick of all these plants, tomorrow's the day. And to compare, try to get a close-up, there you go. You can see the variegation. See, this is the regular and this is the variegated string of pearls. So that's pretty cool. Now, over here, I have, look at this. This is the Joseph's coat. That's the official name. It's called Party Time. Really, really pretty. And I've got Stormy Weather. This is going to be a Coleus. They're looking a little delicate, and they're tiny. But they'll do okay. They'll come out of it. When I do partial trays like this, sometimes they fall out when they're shipped. But they do okay. Alright, now we pull this up because I got one more tray of goodies in here. Let's see what I got. I know what it is, but you can see what I got. Let's see how it turned out. People here in Florida are going to love this. Okay, so these did fall out in shipping thanks to UPS throwing my box around. This is, can't quite see it. These are baby lemongrass. And this is the kind you can eat. Some people will put them around in their yards to help keep mosquitoes away. Some people cook with them. They're, got many different purposes to be used. They clump. You plant them about 36 inches apart, and it's a clumping plant. They can get kind of tall, and they're kind of a unique feature to your landscape, and it's usable. It's a usable plant. These here, I'm selling at $2 a plug. So this would be a starter plant. You get this growing, and it'll bush up. It may take it a year or two to get really big, but it will. And then, I forget what these are going for, $8 or $9 on these. Let's see if I can pull one out. Ooh, I gotta be careful, I don't want to hurt them. Nope, I have to get it from the bottom, which is usually how you get them out of the tray. There we go. That's a little smaller one, but that's the Joseph's coat, the Party Time. And they're running, I think they're $9. The Coleus, I forget, they're only a few dollars. They're not too much. The variegated pearls are going to be $5. And then the feathers, they're a little more rare. And I don't know, as a plug, I'm probably going to start them at $3 or $4. The shrimp plant here, these are the goldens. They're going to be harder to find. You don't see these in the box stores so much. So they're going to be running around $8, $9. And the confettis here, if you're getting them as a plug and I don't have to plant it, they're only going to be a few bucks. I was going to show you how I handle them. Let's see if I got enough hands to do it with. I take my little solo cup. They got square bottom ones now too. Let's see if I can show you my square bottom ones. Walmart sells these, and they're kind of handy. Let's see if I can get it open. There we go. Okay, so see the square bottom, and these are the round bottoms. And the only difference is these don't fall over as easily. And then I take my little pair of scissors, and I just snip. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. Snip, snip, and I just make some holes. I take my potting soil. Now right now, this is what's in the bin today. I use We get this over here across city. Schultz's potting soil with, and I mix 1 bag of that with 1 bag of black cow. I did use the other day, I don't know if I still got the bag out here to show you what I used the other day, and I kind of like it. I think I'm going to go back to it. Oh, I guess I took the trash out already. Doesn't look like it, but I guess I did. It was jungle something or other. I bought it up there at Creekside in Cross City, and I kind of liked how it was feeling. But this is okay too. I mean, all these plants out here, 80% of them are probably planted with this Schultz's, and it has fertilizer in it. So I take my cup, I fill her up, fill up your solo cup. I kind of pack it a little bit, and then I take whatever plant it is I'm doing. Now, if you'll notice, see, these have holes on the bottom, and usually what you do, it's very scientific. You take a stick, any old stick will do, and you just kind of stick her in, and you pop them up. And look, that looks like something already. And you can see it's got roots growing. It has a protective wrapper, and that's what they grow it in, is this wrapper. And they tell us as growers that we don't have to pull the wrapper off. But I can tell you from experience that I planted a whole bunch of begonias, and 2 years later they're still trapped in their little wrappers. So now I take the wrappers off. And I don't know if I can hold the phone so you can see it. Maybe I can do like this. So I take the wrapper, and you're going to need to do this if you buy one of my plugs tomorrow. You just take the wrapper. Look at all the nice roots on that. See, and I just peel the wrapper off. I try to get it as free as I can of that. Pretty much like that. Okay, and then, see if you can see this. Oh, that's too big. That didn't work. Okay, I'm really scientific here. I take my finger and I shove it in, and I make a hole, and I stick my plug in, and then I cover her up, and voila. So that's going to be the feather coleus. It's really going to look cool. I know it looks a little bedraggled right now, but you won't believe it when you see it here in a couple of weeks. And it'll do just as good out at your place. These babies, they will take a few days, because if you notice, I am not a greenhouse with the perfect temperature and the perfect water and the perfect light, and that's why you buy all these plants from the big box stores, and they look absolutely gorgeous, or some of the greenhouses that say, oh yeah, we grow it here, but no, really they're buying it from other nurseries, other greenhouses. Anyways, those plants are grown in perfect conditions, and let's face it, you are not putting that plant in a greenhouse in perfect condition with perfect fertilizing and perfect anything. I mean, you're not going to have the water and the light and the whatever. So while some of my plants may not look as bushy or as fancy or as full as the big box store ones, the one thing I can tell you about them is they're growing outdoors. And I mean, obviously I have some shelter here, but all these, they're all out. And a lot of them I grew from cuttings. Some of them I grew from plugs like you just saw. And I just planted them and I set them out. I'll have some loss. I'm getting better at it, so my loss levels are going less. Look, these cuttings here, look. See this? This cutting here came off of this plant right here. This is the mama. And I made some clippings out of her. And I planted them. I put the honey on them. And I planted it in the dirt. I don't even think they're a week old yet. But you can tell, this one's still thinking about it, but you can tell this one here is already starting to become happy. And I'm not particularly worried about these, but I know that if you took one of these plants home, they are adjusted. These here, they will adjust. You have to baby them a little bit. So maybe like keep them in your house or in your patio or something for a few days. Give them a week or two to adjust to being out of the greenhouse. So fuss with them a little bit and make them happy. And then that way you'll have, a happy plant that's doing well out in your garden. Now, I can make another, and I've just been using, I know you're supposed to use the cactus soil and stuff, but I have to confess that I do not. I tried a sand mixture there for a while. It doesn't look like they have a cactus on here. Look, this is the variegated pearl. I don't think they're using a cactus soil, but I know people talk about it. I did do a sand mixture on some. She fell over on me. Got some that are getting away. They grew some up, and look, I got them growing over here in the hanging pots. See? I got them in the hanging pots. This one's really happy. She's starting to get quite happy. Look, I got the pearl and the dolphin in that one. So these are, probably a month old, maybe 6 weeks old. I've had them out here growing and adjusting. And so that's what I'm going to do with this little one right here. I'm going to take her, and again, just like I showed you a few minutes ago, I'm going to peel the layer. Remember, you're going to be coming tomorrow. You're going to want to get one of these. This is all you need to grow a beautiful plant. It's all you need. You don't have to buy some big thing. You can do it yourself. It's so easy. So I'll lay this here again. I already made my little, see, I made my thing. And again, I'm going to peel. Oh, this one comes off real easy. Now she's going to be really tiny, so I have to be extra careful with her. And then I need a little more dirt in the pot. I don't have enough dirt. Okay, and then I got my hole, and she's going to go in it. And look how tiny she is. Okay, she's tiny. But with these succulents, they are so easy. As long as you can get, and this has already been grown and has some root going for you. As long as you get it like that, you're going to be golden. And I'll show you something. I think they're still doing good. I hope they're still doing good. Yeah, they need a little, this one's really good. So this I got as a cutting from someone. And I'm making her a mama. Look at it, she's growing again some more. I made a mama out of her. And all I did was, this is a string of hearts. And all I did was stick her on the dirt. And she's already, that one I can tell is trying to grow. Something got a hold of this one. It's struggling a little bit. But look. See all the different things you can do with your pots. I've been drilling holes. Look, I take these coffee mugs. They're all drilled. I took the time to drill them. And isn't that cute? I just thought that was kind of cute and clever. But so tomorrow is Thursday, May 4th, I think it is. And I will be available most of the day if you want to come out and take a look. If you want to plant your own one here, I'll teach you and show you how to do it. Let me see my ugly face. There I am. So I'll teach you how to plant these plugs. I got the dirt and the solar cups. I charge a couple extra bucks when I've already planted them. So if you want cheap and you got your own for home, and you're willing to do it, you can just buy the plugs and save the money and get your pots you got at home, and you can start your own and save a few dollars in the process. There's going to be a lot here, and I'm hoping people will come out and support me here in Old Town, because the more you support me, the more I can do, the more I can get plants for you. If you message me and you say, hey, I want this plant or that plant. In fact, one lady on one of the chat groups said, oh, I want bridal veil. It's a type of wandering Jew. And I'm like, oh, I can get that for you. So she went ahead and sent me the money. I'm ordering her some plugs for the end of the month. And she's going to be happy. She's going to have her plants that she's been dreaming of and can't find. So if you have something like that, if one of my growers has it, I don't have a problem ordering it for you and getting it in. And here, I'll show you a sneak preview because my face is just too ugly. Look, I'm telling you, you need to support me here in Old Town. I'm off of 351. It'll say Van Dyke Nursery out there or something like that on the sign. It's Diane's Plants and Fish. Because if you come out and you support me, you will have a fish business, a plant business. You'll have a variety of options. Instead of having to drive all the way to Gainesville, all over the countryside, you'll have options. And if you live somewhere else, Citrus County, Gainesville, somewhere like that, it is well worth your drive because I have so much variety. You can't even imagine. You can't even. I'm not even showing you all of my everything I got. Look, it goes all the way around. I have pond plants. I have pond koi, goldfish, the big sucker fish for the ponds. Look, look, look. I'm telling you, it's worth the drive. So I really hope this helped teach you a little bit about plugs. So when you see me on my page saying starter plants or plugs, this is what I'm talking about. They come in like this. They're growing. They have roots and everything, and they're ready to stick in a pot and go. But you save some money. You don't have to pay $20 for a shrimp plant when you can get a little starter plant. Alrighty? Thanks a lot.